So this is Anarchy.
And this is Goblin and Green.
Bringing you your daily nerd news every Friday.
It's not, well, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Okay.
Okay. You forgot for a second. Alright, so today for nerd news, we'll be talking about many things. First, we're going to be doing Rebirth and talking about our thoughts on it. We're also going to be doing the DC Cinematic Universe, what we think of Jeff Johns and Ben Affleck, and the Batman movie, and the Cyborg movie. We'll talk about that because we have some thoughts on that. Don't give any hints away because it'll be your laugh. We'll be talking about the new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, with Michael Keaton and the new Spider-Man and our thoughts on him from Civil War. We'll also be doing, that's for the first half of this. So, yeah, for the second half, we'll be doing Booster Gold, Green Lantern, should he be Nathan Fillion? Which one should he be? Number 5 is the Captain America, Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Number 6, we'll be doing Shazam, Actor Possibilities, and then we have a few little notes at the end. So part 1, we'll have the first 3. Hey guys, so this is the DC Rebirth for the first news segment. We'll be talking about DC Rebirth and our thoughts on it. So I've read the Batman, the Superman, the Green Lantern, a little bit of Green Arrow, the Rebirth issue itself. So you haven't read as much as I have, obviously.
Definitely not.
So you're a little bit of a noob in this aspect of the nerd news, but that's okay. I'll get you up to speed. I'll talk to you guys about some stuff. So I'm going to start off with the elephant in the room, for me at least. Batman was a disappointment.
It's a bad Batman. Go to the corner.
My main problem with Batman was the fact that I don't like the direction they're taking him. I really don't. I like Batman being the loner. Batman being the loner vigilante. He brings people into his war. They get hurt, like in the Arkham Knight game. They really showed that off really well. I'll get over it.
That'll be another video.
Anyways, so the fact that they're adding Duke or whatever, Robin or whatever you want to call this annoying kid.
Shit.
Yeah, little
piece of shit. Fucking, I'm Robin. Yeah.
The fact that they're bringing him in and making another sidekick for the Batman.
Well, you know, because Batman already had too many. So why doesn't he have, like, way too many?
Let's just give him an army. What's the point?
Yeah, just make a whole Bat army.
We'll just create.
Fuck.
You already had that with his Bat.
You know what he should go to an orphanage and just be like, take them all of them.
Honestly, this is just a huge disappointment for me because I really liked the Batman series they were doing with Capullo and Snyder because it didn't evolve around the sidekicks. It was just Batman stories, and it was good. The Court of Owls, Endgame, the death of the family. We had Year Zero. That was really well done.
I know.
All of them were just really well done. And now they're going this direction, and I don't think I'm going to like it. I think I'm going to go up till 5, and if it doesn't impress me by 5, I'm done with that series at least.
That's so hard to hear you say you're done with Batman.
Well, that series of Batman. We got 2 other types of Batman.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond's out of the question, too, because we still have Tim as Batman. Why does this exist?
Well, everyone loves Tim.
I don't.
Well,
that's obviously not everyone, then. You don't even like Tim either.
I don't.
And neither does Alcatraz.
Well, the biggest problem with Tim is he's just a placeholder Robin. He's just there between Robins.
Yeah. He's just there from Jason leaving till Damian comes, and then he's out of the picture. But they're making him...
And Red Hood comes back.
Robin, yeah. He's just there because he's supposed to take Jason's...
He's there because there has to be a Robin.
Yeah.
Can't just be Batman.
And there has to be... Like, so many... There's just so... And Clayface is on Batman's team now. Like, what?
Why did you pick Clayface? I don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, like, out of all the villains...
There's so many, like, other villains that you would think...
I would prefer Catwoman. I thought Catwoman would always be...
Well, you know what was a cool little series that they did that I wish we'd come back to? Was when Riddler and Batman were working together. That would be a great replacement. Because that was the scene where Riddler's just being an asshole, and the Batman slams his face into the dashboard of the Batmobile.
Yeah, I remember when Batman worked with Harley in the animated series. She wanted to play like music in the Batmobile. That was awesome.
She's like, you don't like? He's like, no, it must be heavy metal.
You know, everything I'm hearing about Batman now is really not impressing me. I mean, like for the Detective Comics, they're driving across the city, and monster trucks are trying to take out the Batmobile. Like what?
Yeah, when you think of the super stealthy Dark Knight, you think of monster trucks.
Why?
Well, I mean, that's what Nolan thought when he was...
Why?
He thought of monster trucks when he was making the Batman.
Why can't we have, like, a nice Batman like the Year Zero Batman?
I don't know.
Or Earth 1 Batman's even better. There are some problems with him, but he's better. At least he's Batman. This is like... It's just annoying me. And I don't know how much longer I can take of it.
Disappointed!
The rest of them are fine. I loved Green Lantern's first issue. I loved all of their first issues. And I'm looking forward to them. I even like Superman better than Batman. And I hate Superman.
That is, like, I never thought I would live to see the day. I
couldn't stand it. I can't take it. If they don't do something, I may have to just read a different Batman comic.
So basically what you're saying is this comic series is bad for Batman people. Everyone else, if you like Green Lantern, if you like Superman,
yeah,
they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. I have high hopes for Wonder Woman. Everyone seems fine. Maybe Flash, but we're not going to get into that yet.
I don't know, because there's a multitude of ways
there's
you
a
can
possibility.
fuck up Flash.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way they did him in the Rebirth special.
The Watchmen was done really well. They were introduced. I really want to see what they do. I hope Dr. Manhattan created this.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. Welcome to our segment 2 on our Nerd News. We're going to be talking about the DC Cinematic Universe. What we thought. I think we should start with Batman vs Superman because that's the most.
Oh, you don't want to start with Man of Steel?
Well, that's we'll talk about Man of Steel another time. But I thought since that's the most recent.
Yeah, there's more heroes in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Batman's in it.
Oh yeah, Batman.
Hey! If I can't get my comic book Batman, I at least want my movie Batman.
Well, some people didn't. Hardcore Batman fans didn't like it.
Okay, the first thing I'm gonna say is, I like what they're doing with the cinematic universe. You can't do this necessarily with the comics that well. I mean, like you could if you did like a spin-off series, but like if people did it, if they did Dark Superman like what they're doing with Man of Steel, I mean, like lots of fans would be pissed. So I'm glad they're doing it with the movies. I would like to see a spin-off series. I know it's not going to happen. It's like my JSA movie. One day.
Yeah. They'll do it with Injustice.
You know what?
They'll make a comic series with Injustice, but they won't do it with.
Yes. Anyways, what did you think of the other strong suits for their cinematic universe so far?
I honestly didn't like tonally. It was I like the tone of it. It was very well done. Of course, I do like Zack Snyder. I know. Who likes Zack Snyder? He's such garbage.
I do. Watchmen was fantastic.
Oh, God. You're going to get so many people.
Yeah. Okay.
But, no, I liked his tone. It was good.
He's got a good tone. He's really good at team-up movies. I think.
No, like, the thing is, like, visually speaking, I had no issue.
Yeah.
Visually speaking, this was probably one of the best-looking superhero movies.
What were your 3 major problems, you would say, with the cinematic universe and setting it up?
Well, the first addition to the cinematic universe, my biggest gripe with it was they were trying to do a bit too much.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a bit too much being done, especially with Doomsday and stuff. I feel like that was a bit much. Other than that, Lois Lane's stupid scenes. Those should have been left on the cutting room floor. They were useless and pointless and added nothing
to the movie itself.
You know what they added? Oh, look, I found out Lex was the villain. Oh, shit. Good for you, Lois. So dumb. So fucking dumb.
Okay, I'm gonna give mine now. I need a minute. He needs a minute, guys. Just breathe.
I mean, if you replaced all the Lois Lane scenes with Wonder Woman scenes, would have been way better. No one likes you, Lois. Fuck off.
Okay, I'm gonna go because I think you need a minute to breathe.
It's so dumb.
Okay, it's okay.
Ah!
Okay, my 3 major glares were...
I said 2, didn't I?
Yeah, but you can go for 3 after you.
I'll do 3 after you.
Yeah,
I'll do my third one.
You need a break. One of my biggest problems with it was it just felt rushed. Like, it just felt a little rushed during the movie. You know, throughout the movie, it felt like they were just trying to rush into it. I was okay with Doomsday. I would have preferred Lex Luthor getting into a mechanical suit and fighting.
If he was, I honestly think it would be cool if he was just building a suit.
And my biggest plot hole with the movie is the desert scene with Superman. Like, the government thinks that Superman would shoot people. Like, come on. You're studying
I thought you were
Superman.
talking about the apocalypse.
No, that was fine. That was excellent.
Okay.
Batman broke someone's neck. I loved it. I just thought it was stupid. Superman never shoots anyone, and these guys all die from bullets.
But what was interesting, and a little tidbit, is that in the trailer for the extended edition, it does show more of what happened to the desert base than was shown in the theatrical version.
But we're talking about what we saw in the theater.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying as an aside.
Oh, I know.
The special edition in the trailer had a bit more stuff with KGB standing.
Yeah, definitely.
But as it stands now, that was very dumb.
Yeah. Again, we have to grade it on what we saw in the theater because the extended version is coming out. We will do a video on the extended version.
A very, very, very long video.
Yeah, so get ready for that, guys. If you're a DC fan, get ready. I think we have to move a little quicker, though, so give your third one so that we can move on to Ben Affleck. And
So the third thing that bugged me, you know what? I'll go with Lex on this one.
Really?
I liked that they were trying to do something new with Lex, because it's always refreshing when they try to do something new with a character.
Well, I think they did a lot of new things with all... Like, Batman's never really killed like that before.
Yeah. He's only accidentally killed people.
Or we've had Thomas Wayne Batman murder people.
Yeah. But the Lex in it, I think the actor was good. I didn't mind the actor. A lot of people don't like Jesse Eisenberg, but I think as a young Lex, he kind of works, because he is an asshole in real life. He's a total dick.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think in a movie, he just is even more of a dick. I think if they would have played him up as being, like, even more of a dick, and if they played up the business... Because he was the businessman in the Facebook kind of movie.
Yeah.
That was... I really thought they'd do that, but instead, they kind of went with this more insane thing, which I do agree with people that it's really not... Lex doesn't really go insane most of the time. But... I do think some of my gripes with Lex might be fixed in the special edition, but I don't know. Because they did do a thing where it's like, he figures out like how billions of years worth of knowledge. Yeah. And I guess that would be enough to break a guy's mind, but he was already a little bit kind of cuckoo beforehand.
Alright, so next subject. Ben Affleck directing the Batman solo film and starring in it.
And writing it.
And writing it. Like, jeez, this guy, he's just on fire. After playing Batman, he's more obsessed than I am with Batman.
Well, because his whole thing was, he was upset that people didn't like Batman vs. Superman as much. So basically what he wants to do is he's like...
Take the good parts out of the movie, put them together.
Yeah, he basically this is like his big drive. He's like, I want to make this movie fucking awesome to show those fucking critics what a fucking good Batman movie is. That's basically what I think he's doing. He does like you remember the end of Age of Ultron when Thanos was, I'll do it myself. It's basically what Ben Affleck did.
I think he has really good determination. He's been working really hard. Even Jeff Johns said his scripts were top notch.
Actually, I just saw on Facebook Frank Miller read his script and Frank Miller liked it. Frank motherfucking Miller.
That's pretty good, but. He did write the goddamn Batman.
Like, his goods outweigh his bads.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Anyways, I'm very excited to see what Ben Affleck does. I hope he does a good job, and I hope it works out for him, because we're rooting for you, Ben. Come on, buddy. You got this. We believe in you here at NERDZ United.
Fucking, he had it, man. Yeah. He basically, when I saw him, I was like, that's Batman.
Yeah. And then we have the Cyborg movie coming out.
Oh, God. Why? Would you do that?
I think...
There are literally 1,000 other DC heroes you could do.
He's going to be in the Justice League, so they have to do him. I would have preferred Martian Manhunter, but they're doing Cyborg because the new...
You know why I would prefer Martian Manhunter?
Why?
He actually has a fucking story.
And he has villains.
Yeah, and he has villains.
I think they have a small chance of doing this correctly. But there's so many ways they can screw it up. There's way more than you can do with that.
I mean, in the animated movie, they just establised Cyborg in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
He could be done in the Justice League movie.
Yes, they did it in the Justice League animated thing!
And in the comic.
It's so dumb.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
Here, I'll give you a summary of what that movie will be. You want to go to my football game, Dad? Ah! And then he dies and gets put in a suit.
Okay. Let's talk about Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns taking a lot of the helm.
Yeah, he's my favorite writer of all time. He's right up there with he's past Scott Snyder, but Scott, you still have a special place. But Jeff Johns, amazing writer. I loved his Earth 1 Batman. I loved season 1 of Arrow because he helped write it.
Yeah. this man is like Jeff Johns is such a flexible writer.
Yeah.
Like there's not many writers that can say like I've done comics and I've done television shows, all
movies,
all good.
Yeah. You know what? He should get cameos in the Justice League movies.
Fuck it, do a Stan Lee. Just have Jeff Johns.
Just have Jeff Johns in every single DC movie as a.
and now Ben Affleck's also, along with Jeff Johns, Ben Affleck is a creative kind of consultant as well. Yeah. So some of the stuff, executive producer.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff that they're doing have to go by Ben Affleck as well,
yeah.
Which I think is good. I think he'd do good quality control on Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Zack Snyder is if you leave him unchained, yeah. He's just like, fuck it, everyone, let's see Wonder Woman, Justice League, everyone do the same. Let's throw them all in a blender.
Let's do this. Come on, guys. We gotta have everything in there.
I really appreciate his drive
and the fact that he made like a good Batman.
And his willingness, like
good Batman.
He is I appreciate that, like, he loves comics. Like, I mean, if you put me in the director's chair of doing a movie and you're like, you can have any Justice League member you want, I'd be like, fucking, hey, let's do them all!
You would get rid of Superman so fast.
Yeah, I'd be Shazam instead of Superman. Because Shazam's a better character.
Anyways, I think...
Shazam's a better character. Shazam.
I'm sorry, Superman fans. Please forgive him.
I mean, the evil Supermans are good.
So this is the Marvel segment of our Nerd News, where we'll be talking about the new Spider-Man. So what did you think of Spider-Man for Civil War?
It was good.
Compared to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Anyone's better than Tobey Maguire. Anyone.
Literally
anyone.
What about if we stick Ben Affleck in the Spider-Man suit?
It'd be better. We'd at least have a...
Alright, how about Andrew Garfield then?
Andrew Garfield, it's a toss-up because I really loved him. Unlike the rest of the nerd community, I enjoyed Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm sad that he's not playing Spider-Man anymore.
I have to agree with you on that. I think Nerds United is behind you on that one, definitely. I enjoyed both of the movies. I think I enjoyed Amazing Spider-Man 2 a little bit more, though, because of the Goblin and stuff.
Now you're going to get people that hate you.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
You know what? We're never going to get that real Goblin, okay, guys? We're not getting the purple and green dude. It's not happening, so get over it. Sorry.
No, but the my only big issue with the Spider-Man...
If I can't have my JSA, you guys can't have your Green Goblin.
My only big issue with the Spider-Man from Civil War was he was absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
Absolutely no need for that character other than to say, hey, look, guys, we got Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay, how about the new villain, the Vulture? I know you're a huge fan of him. I'm a huge fan of Michael Keaton as Batman and just Michael Keaton in general. And I think you are too.
So I want to emphasize these are rumors, and these are rumors.
Yeah.
But they're very well-founded rumors.
Yeah.
Because Michael Keaton is in talks with Marvel about a villain role.
Yeah.
Okay? And that could be anything.
Yeah.
But
the Vulture has been leaked. We have gotten
the Vulture is... People are basically saying, yes, the Vulture. And it makes sense because the next Spider-Man movie in the Amazing Spider-Man was supposed to have Vulture.
Yeah.
And there's been 1,000 times where we're supposed to have the Vulture. Never happened.
Yeah.
But basically the rumor is now, Michael Keaton is going to play the Vulture.
Well, I bet you're pretty excited about that.
That's fucking awesome. That's a great actor playing a pretty good character.
I think it can work out. The only other guy I would get, what was his name? We have him playing one of our characters, the villain, in our script.
I don't know. John Malkovich?
Yes. I think he would make...
John Malkovich would be good too.
He would be a good Vulture.
Also, he's older than Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's why I think he would be good. I always see Vulture as an old, bald dude.
Yeah.
How many villains do we have that?
The only reason I really wanted the Vulture is not because he's got some complex, great backstory. Yeah. He's got an okay backstory. I want him for the fight scenes specifically.
Definitely. The fight scenes will be on point.
Dude, he'd be fucking flying. Also, Michael Keaton's already been a Birdman.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did there. I'm excited to see what Marvel does with their character. Definitely.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't fuck it up like they do most of the villains.
Have you heard about the Stan Lee rumor?
What's Stan Lee rumor?
That Stan Lee is secretly one of the Marvel characters.
Oh,
Have you heard
the
about
Watcher.
That? Yeah, the Watcher.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? I think it's a possibility.
It's clever.
It would be very clever, considering he's been in every single Marvel movie.
It's gonna be sad when they do the one Marvel movie where they have to be where there's no Stanley Cup.
Yeah, because he'll be gone.
He'll be fucking
yeah. But yeah, until then, I wonder if they're gonna do that after Thanos once they change the cast, because they're.
I don't know, because once they're done Infinity War, there's not a lot of good Marvel stories that they can do.
They already did Civil War.
Yeah,
for all you Civil War fans,
exactly like the comics. And they did Age of Ultron too. That was a huge. Yeah.
They're just blowing their load early.
I mean, say what you want about DC.
Yeah.
At least we have good villains.
And we actually do our stories correctly in the movies.
Oh my god, mutants! Oh my god,
It is true though. And even Marvel fans can agree that their stories have kind of been ruined for the movies.
Well, yeah, I've met Marvel fans
that are just completely pissed because Ultron was done. Even the Mandarin was done, right, Luke?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
Please don't fuck up the Vulture like you did Mandarin.
Make him an actor!
He's an actor! He doesn't even fly. He doesn't even fly. He just has wings. That his suit kind of looks like a pair of wings.
Yeah, I know.
Just completely missed the essence of the character.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Marvel does most of the time with their villains.
I'm excited to see what they do. For this Spider-Man, I did enjoy him. I thought he was funny. I've heard there's been lots of complaints about his costume.
Yeah.
But there's always complaints about either he looks like a basketball or
it's a fucking Spider-Man costume.
His costume looks like a wetsuit or
his costumes always look like a wetsuit.
I know, but there's so many complaints about it, and it's just he looks like Spider-Man. There's not much you can do with him. If you change him too much, then the hardcore Spider-Man fans will be sending them death threats like Captain America.
Yeah, they did. Stanley was like, we received a bunch.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, Spider-Man, he's
good. He's good.
Fine. He's fine.
He's good. Very, very, very much thrown into Civil War, but I am looking forward to Spider-Man: Homecoming. Clever title because he's coming back home with Marvel.
I like how Spider-Man's allowed to be thrown in Marvel movies, but heavens forbid Wonder Woman's thrown into a movie.
Oh yeah. No. If you do it with Wonder Woman, fucking huge catastrophe.
Oh my gosh. Well, Marvel's gonna throw Black Panther and Spider-Man. But that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's cool because they can get away with whatever they want.
Yeah,
right?
because they're Marvel and they can do whatever they want. Right?
But as the last thing I want to say before we end the segment is I'm not a huge fan of having Spider-Man in the Avengers.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I'm
not a huge fan of it either. But it's not the worst thing in life.
No, it's not horrible. I'm just saying, I always liked it when Spider-Man was independent.
Yeah, definitely.
Because then you have a bunch of heroes. Well, anyways.
Yeah, that was our Spider-Man segment.